Hi everybody out there, this is Mark Mannering from Class Training. This is just a quick overview of the major aspects and skills we cover in our Adobe Photoshop Essentials and Beyond course. We provide face-to-face training as well as online remote training, and all major versions are covered, as you can see listed there. So right at the start of this introduction course, or Essentials and Beyond course as we call it in Photoshop, we always cover a bit of a guided tour of the screen. So we look at an overview of the tools that are available in Photoshop. We look at the particular menus across the top there. We also cover the what's known as a control palette, where the options are listed for that particular tool that's selected. And we also look at the various windows that you can list down the right hand side there to apply or use other functions and features. Once we do that, then the whole course takes you through a typical framework of how you should work with images in Photoshop. So for example, we look at first of all how to enhance images in Photoshop, secondly how to edit those images, thirdly, how to create montages or collages of various images using layers and so on. And fourthly, we also cover how to output those particular images for whether it's going to be online or printed as a hard copy image. So for example, with enhancing images, we start with a particular example like this, and very soon we look at how to color correct the particular image. We look at how to sharpen the particular image as well, and the final image from being color corrected or enhanced looks something like this. So you can see the overall brightness and contrast has been improved, also the colour has been improved, and also it's a lot clearer. There's a lot more detail in the image as well. So we cover this in a fair bit of detail. We also look at, for example, what not to do in something like Photoshop. So for example, you've got image at the top here, we come down to adjustments, and we talk about how we shouldn't use things like brightness and contrast. It doesn't give us enough control over the enhancement of a particular image. So we look at how to use levels and curves and hue and saturation, shadows and highlights towards the bottom, and also variations and others as well. Once we've enhanced the image, we may want to improve or edit the particular image. So you can see a speaker or some sort of a screen just here, and we want to look at how to remove that image, and we end up with a result like this. So there's that same screen and speaker support removed. We can keep going and use various other tools in Photoshop to quickly remove other things in the image, such as this. And you can see another major part being removed there using various Photoshop tools. Other effects we cover include having part of an image in full colour while the rest of it's in black and white, just like this. Now if we go back to one of the previous examples of this image, we also look at how to use Photoshop's tools to deep etch, or just select, for example, the blank part of the sky here and apply or insert a lot more interesting image, such as this. And we've used various tools and settings to try and make the combination of the two images look realistic. Still in this section of editing images, we look at how we can produce soft edge borders, soft edge effects such as this one, using again a combination of Photoshop tools. And again, going back to one of these previous images, we look at all the special effects that can be added in from Photoshop quite easily, but also how to adjust those particular settings, such as this example. Now a fairly common thing you might want to do in Photoshop is to combine a number of individual images, such as we have here, into a final combined or montaged image, using layers and various methods to make the combination of those images look realistic, such as the final result here. And you can see the final image here with various layers that have been set up on the far right hand side there, and we've used various tools to try and make the combination or boundary between individual images look realistic. We also look at how to manipulate those particular layers down the right hand side there, how to lock them, how to move them around, and also how to combine them into a flattened image ready for publication. One of the great automatic features we look at in the course is Photoshop's Panorama or automatic stitch function. So we have some individual images here that have been produced just by panning a particular camera, and as most of you know, a lot of digital cameras these days do have their own stitching function, but if they're not already stitched, we can use Photoshop to automatically combine all these into one panorama. So we can go from these 4 individual images to this final one. All done without doing too much manual work, and all looks fairly realistic. So once we have our final image, we also cover how we can transform this image, rotate it, squash it, add some text and so on, but also how to output the particular image in numbers of different ways. And that can be done up through the file menu, for example. So we look at how to save for the web, how to make the file size efficient as well as having high quality, so we can email the particular image off or have it available off our website. And that's it, people, for our very quick rundown on what we cover in our Adobe Photoshop Essentials and Beyond course. A lot more things we cover with the various tools and so on. Please contact the office to have a look at the information and see if it's relevant for you, and hopefully we'll see you soon.
And finally, people, all attendees and participants to our computer courses and IT training sessions are entitled to the following services and benefits. We can initially provide a needs analysis of your current skill or your personnel's current skill level of the application, and that can suggest the best course or level for them. We provide public courses in our training room, and there's a schedule on our website for those, but we can also provide on-site training in your facilities, and we can provide laptops to help out with your requirements. We provide face-to-face hands-on training with a facilitator to follow through the exercises out of the workbook and so on, but we also provide live webinars where travel might be a problem, and they are very cost-effective. We can also provide online training as well. All our training manuals contain step-by-step instructions and shortcuts for you to follow through during the training and also afterwards as a reference tool. And most importantly, we provide customized content. So as well as the particular content that we have with our courses that we've developed, we can also customize all this to fulfill your particular training requirements. We also provide free refreshers on our training courses where you can come back and do a free refresher course. Conditions apply, so please inquire about that. And we provide lots of support after the training, so you can email in or phone in your particular query or question, and we can answer that for you. We have a web-based help desk which can be used 24/7, obviously with a large library of questions and answers, and you can submit your queries through that help desk as well. And we also provide our training manuals for sale in case you wanted to run your own in-house training or do your own self-study as well. Okay, that's all from me for the time being. It's Mark Mannering from Class Training. Thanks for your time. Please contact the office for any other information you might require about our training courses and services. But hopefully we'll see you soon so that we can help you learn lots and learn fast. Thanks again. Bye.